one of the jobs I held, and really, I really was an accountant. People would say to me, were you really an accountant? And I really was an accountant because, why would you make that up? If you hadn't been an accountant, why would you ever tell someone you had been an accountant? Because, they're not known as the wildest bunch of guys in the world. And I held a number of different accounting jobs. I had this kind of strange theory of accounting. I felt if you got within $2 or $3 of it, that was close enough. But this theory that I had, it never really caught on, and as a consequence, I held a number of different accounting jobs. And it seemed like every company I went with, they would always be having this retirement party, and they were all the same. I mean, there'd be different people would be retiring, and different people make the speeches, but they would all say the same tired old things. And I went to one in Chicago for a guy named Chuck Bedlow. He was retiring after 50 years, and first of all, Mr. Clayton got up. He was the president. He gave a little address. Then Mr. Tipton, the vice president, got up. He gave a little longer address. And then finally, Bruce Higgins, who was the head of the accounting department, he got up, and he was Mr. Trite. He would say things like, well, golly, I wouldn't give this spot to a leopard. Seriously, though, it's going to seem awfully funny coming into the office this coming Monday morning and not seeing Charlie Bedlow's smiling, happy face there at the desk. I used to call him smiling, happy, easygoing Charlie Bedlow. And I guess all of us had a nickname or other that we used to call him from time to time. An amusing thing kind of happened. When I first came with the company, I just gotten out of college, and I was a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Wet behind the ears, maybe? And many's the night that Charlie and I burnt the midnight oil. Anyway, I've taken up more than enough time. I want to bring out the guy we're all here to honor tonight, a wonderful old guy, a guy named Charlie Bedlow. Charlie Bedlow. Charlie? Well, thank you very much, Mr. Clayton and Mr. Tipton. and of course, Bruce here. I was listening to their speeches, and one thought kept sort of recurring in my mind. I think I'm going to throw up. I've never heard so much drivel in all of my life. I don't suppose it ever occurred to any of you that I had to get half smashed every morning in order to make it down to this crummy job. You'd be smiling and easygoing if you were gassed all the time too. But you put it in your 50 years, and they give you this crummy watch. It works out to about 28 cents a year. But honestly, if it hadn't been for the $50 a week that I was able to glom out of petty cash, I don't think I could have made it on the lousy salary they pay here. Well, a lot of people have been asking me, there's started a rumor about Miss Wilson and myself, and they're wondering if when I retire and when she comes back from her vacation in Florida, whether Mrs. Wilson, the cashier, and myself, whether we would get married. and spent our declining years together in Florida. Oh, she isn't coming back, by the way. Sweet old Miss Wilson is into this company for about $100,000. It's a little deal that she's been working on 5 years that I know about, anyway. It has something to do with payrolling. Ghost payrolling, double payrolling. I can never make heads or tails out of what the hell she was talking about, but apparently it works. Because she's down in Mexico with 100,000, and I'm up here with this crummy watch. So a lot of people say to me, Charlie, what are you gonna do when you finally retire? You're gonna get a little part-time job or become a security guard at a bank or something? Just loll around the beach. I'm going to sell some tapes from some office parties for $1,500 a copy. Well, let me take that back. The June picnic may run $17,500. You all remember the June picnic, and with the money I make off of the tapes and Miss Wilson's $100,000, I should do pretty good. Thank you very much. You've been a delightful audience. Thank you.